to the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. If this is your first time hearing our next guest in studio, well, where have you been? We have been raving about Mo, the series on Netflix. When it came out the first season, it's all H-Town all the time. And here he is now to talk about the second season debut. Please welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE, Mo Amer's here!
Hey, Mo, how you doing?
Yay!
This is a lot for morning. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's a lot of energy. I haven't had enough coffee, but
We've
I'm
been
here.
up for a lot of hours, Mo.
Snap out of it, Mo. I'm ready.
It's so strange seeing you in person because literally just finished watching the preview. We all watched season 2 already.
Yeah.
Just so we know what we're talking about. And I got to tell you, I mean, it was brilliant. I mean, I can't really describe it as a comedy. It's just such
Yeah,
It
how
is a
do
comedy,
you
okay?
describe it?
brilliant,
But it's
beautiful
dramatic,
story.
but also very difficult to watch sometimes, but it's hilarious.
I think that's
Yet
what it is, Mo.
Really sad.
We
You
feel
know?
like we're on the journey with you when
It's
we're watching
bittersweet.
it.
No, it's bittersweet. I mean, the story is the best way I can describe it is bittersweet. And season 2 is really, really hilarious, and we take it to a whole nother level this season. Like I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Like genuinely, but it is bittersweet, and it is some really, obviously lots of hilarious moments in the series. Yet a lot of difficult ones to overcome as well.
Did you
For
know
sure.
at the end of season 1 where you were going to take it for season 2?
Yes. Yeah. No, I wanted him to, at this point, you should have watched it. I wanted him to get stuck in Mexico. I wanted him to, but how do we get him there? And how do you show, like, the planes and trains and automobiles of what a refugee has to go through? And to also show how privileged he is on the scale of refugees, also, to embarrass him, the main character, Mo. It's kind of weird because I'm Mo, but also I'm talking about Mo.
Right.
So it's like, how do you...
For those that don't know,
yeah.
let me reset, Mo, because there are some people that we are turning them on right now to your series, and
yeah.
they're going to see the first series. So you have grown up in Houston. You made it clear that every single scene was going to be shot in Houston.
Yes.
It is an H-Town series, and
I
it's
remember you
about...
saying the first time they were trying to make you film it in L.A. or film in other places, and you stuck to your guns.
Yeah, no, it was never a question where we're going to film it, to be honest, but I was more describing, like, previous iterations of sitcom, like Reba. Reba was filmed in L.A., supposed to have taken place in Houston,
yeah.
the cutaways, but it wasn't, like, as raw and grounded, of course, as this show. This show is, like, very real. We film exclusively on locations.
How much freedom did you have as far as writing this?
This is America.
Doing it?
Do what you want in America.
No, but I mean, like,
All right?
did come to you or Netflix? Did
Netflix? Cut that out.
Did
Yeah, cut
Netflix?
that.
That's like a cuss word
Yeah,
around
never
here,
doing
buddy.
that.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Did
Blew it.
Netflix?
No, I'm serious.
Did Netflix
Hashtag
ever
blew it.
say to you like, you can't do this, or please don't do that?
Well, they're standing right here. Ask them.
Yeah,
No, I'm
did
just
you
kidding.
guys-
Is that who that is?
No. It was. I had a lot of freedom to be able to, like, fulfill my vision for the show. I think season 2, like, whenever you film first season, is like riding a bike, and you land a few tricks, and then you really understand how to do this thing. And then the season 2, I felt like we were landing so many different tricks and having the ability to play with so many different things that we didn't get to do the first season. So no, we didn't have any, like, crazy restrictions or anything like that, other than, like, budgetary, which everyone deals with.
Right, of course.
I just feel like
because I'll go to the moon if they let me. You know what I mean?
I just, yeah.
We need to film there. We have to do it.
We're talking to Mo Amer in studio here on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. Season 2 is coming out tonight. There's an event at the River Oaks Theater. Theatre.
It's
if you're
actually
spelling it
Roula.
online to find it.
If you
it's
want to get
the
it,
River Oaks Theatre, TRE.com. Because there's an event tonight where season 2's premiere is you're gonna do 2 episodes, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be showing 2 episodes for free. Anyone that signs up, first come, first serve.
Okay.
You can watch the first 2 episodes before it comes out.
Are they all going to use your password at Netflix user?
I don't.
We didn't have a password to watch it when we watched it.
Everyone is using my Netflix account. No,
We're
gonna sit up there.
Yeah.
but the
It's
screenings
presented by
start
Netflix.
they start at 12:15 in the afternoon and they
Yeah.
run through 10:30 at night.
Yeah, you can play hooky and
And
just
Mo will be
go.
there for every single one holding your hand eating popcorn.
I will not. I will not be there. There's another screening tonight, and I have to get to LA right after this. I have to leave right away.
Oh, nice.
All right, Mr.
Yeah.
Big Time.
Well, we did one yesterday.
Mr. Big Show. You're Big Show us.
You sound like my mother. Mom?
How does mom feel when she watches the show? Like, what's her feedback?
My mom is like, give me money. You know what I mean? No.
How much is that going to make for you?
No. My mom is, like, always just so supportive and really is just beyond her wildest dreams. Like, when I first started stand-up, she didn't really understand the full vision that I had for myself, but She's so proud, and I'm like, Mom, I came from you. This,
Aw.
isn't that amazing?
Aw.
Like, this is why I'm.
Now listen to the first
forget that,
season
the
of
though.
show
Mo.
is like, guys.
In the
It's like
first
so
season of
funny.
Mo.
It's so sad.
So sad. Listen,
so
the first
funny, though,
season,
but
you
so
get hooked
sad.
on lean. Did your mother actually
yeah.
believe that you got hooked on lean
No,
because your
but
character
I was
did?
hooked on heroin, so that was way
No.
better.
She
No.
She already been
She
through
was
that.
relieved, like, oh, just Cody. No. She understands it's all performative, and she
But
knows.
how much of it is your actual life, though?
Yeah, people ask that, like, what part, what is real, what is not real. Like, I don't know how much to quantify, but a lot of the show is based on my real life. And there's some things that are copy-paste exactly how things happen because you can't mess with real life sometimes. You can't just rewrite what
Yeah.
God already has written for you. Like, this
Yeah.
is too good
And I
for
have
you
to
to
say-
rewrite. Yeah.
Season 2 is for anybody. I grew up on a farm near Chicago, about an hour and a
Yeah.
half south.
Yeah.
I married a Persian woman. Her family came here from Iran. They moved to Alif was their first home. They
Went to Paris first, then to Alif.
Yeah, they had a
Kinda like
choice
your
to go-
story in the
Went to Paris?
because
then
he had to go work in
from
Saudi
Iran
Arabia.
to Paris to Alif.
He had to
Yes.
work in Saudi Arabia, and they had to live in Paris. But Saudi Arabia wasn't the best for two girls growing up, so he decided to come here, give it all up. He built Fame City.
Wow.
Part of that
Yeah,
group.
Funplex.
Well, Funplex.
Funplex.
Yeah.
Back in the day. So that's what I see everything here, and I see how he went from. He was telling me how much he got paid. It's crazy money back then to come in here with nothing, with like 20 grand in his pocket,
Yeah.
making nothing. Took him to
That's a
year
lot
and a
of
half.
money, bro. He came here with 20 grand. What are
Yeah.
you talking
Yeah.
about,
Yeah.
bro? Like,
But I mean, they
he was
had-
balling right out of the gate,
Yeah.
bro. When did he come here? In the 70s?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
It was.
20 grand is like $1 million
Yeah.
back then. This is a story that doesn't
Yeah,
make
so
me
he-
feel bad at all. This guy's doing great, bro.
Yep.
We came here with $7.
But
Then
the hell,
tell me
yeah,
about
no
it.
$7,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
he just
okay.
worked his butt off
Yeah,
and then
sure.
lost it again, built it up, lost it.
Yeah,
I just felt like you gave a lot of hope for people
sure.
in this season
Thank you.
that are going through a lot of things. Especially, I can't ruin it because of the ending, but
Yeah.
I smiled so much at the very end of this.
Oh, yeah.
The last scene of you just didn't make me cry, but
You
made me
watched
smile.
season 2?
Yeah,
Yep.
we watched the whole
Oh,
thing.
you got to
We've
watch the
watched
whole
all
thing.
of it.
Netflix
Yeah.
gave us a password, and we got to see the whole
Oh
season.
my
It was-
And but
God,
here's the difference between me and
man.
Eric.
Thank you.
Eric
Trying
had
to
to
not tell.
explain to me why that made him sad because I'm so
happy, but,
angry
like-
about the process in the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
season that we're
yeah.
not gonna. I
Yeah.
mean, the last episode, but I'm just like the process is making me mad.
Yeah.
He's like, you're supposed to look back past the process, Roula, and I'm like,
did.
no, I'm just mad. And then Mo's like, listen to Mo in the show
Because you
There's
get
a
mad.
message.
Because you get mad at Mo through season 2. I'm watching.
We
going,
get mad at
Mo,
you.
you idiot. What are you doing? You
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah, it's tough. But that's what it is. You just you can't
life.
get out of your own way sometimes, and your ego can't take the hit so
How did you
easily, and
know
you keep
that-
overcoming it?
You knew you were funny, but
Yeah.
how did you know that you could do that serious acting and that did
I really didn't.
just
I really didn't. Yeah, it's just like
did you like
a
trust the
feel thing.
director and just say, hey,
A feel thing. It's just more like a feel for it. I know that acting is really mostly about listening and reacting, right?
you know,
It's just like I think most people try to pretend. I think it's very important to just be in the moment, and if you can be in it, then you just feel it, and then you react. I don't.
But
I
you're
don't think
but you're
it's-
playing yourself. You feel like that's a little
I'm
easier.
not playing
Well, he's not
myself.
really.
No, it's not.
I mean,
But
well,
version of
it's
him.
a version of yourself.
does that help?
Sure.
It's
no.
not like you're going to go play like Robin Hood. You're
No,
playing
it's
a
even
version
worse.
of Mo.
It's even worse because you're so subconscious about it. You're so worried about it. You're like, am I? It's actually arguably much harder because you're tapping into something that's so incredibly raw and real to me that it's hard to control how far you go with it because it's like I recreated scenes with my deceased grandmother or deceased father or deceased that's really, really hard to stay contained when you're reenacting a particular scene from your childhood and you're seeing it all unfold and then everybody's just kind of watching it. So to stay contained is very, very difficult.
The thing that I kept picking up on throughout this whole season
But
was
I feel like I could play anything.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Good.
And you could do
I
it.
feel
Sign
like
you up.
whether it's a variation of myself, not
I always say if
myself,
you could do
whether it's
comedy-
the Penguin tomorrow, you're like I
Right.
could do that.
Oh, I'd love to see it. That.
I feel like I could do some oddball characters.
Do you get mad about the Oscars? Like they don't do it. They don't support comedy. They think, oh, it has
Yeah.
to be drama. I'm like,
It's funny
Yeah.
because that's like been in high school theater was the same thing when you used to go to competition, UIL competitions. It was the same thing. The shows that would get rewarded were the dramatic ones.
Do you feel like in this
Ah.
season, I kept thinking that
But it's
you were your own worst enemy
Yeah, I
in
am.
this? Do you feel like you were ever that way in real life?
Sure. I think we all don't get out of our we always get in our own way all the time. Like there's so many things we're not patient enough just to withstand the pressure. and just see how things unfold, you constantly do that. And I just think it's hilarious, right? That's why I wrote it that way. Like, let's just keep piling it on this guy and let's see what he does.
But that's what made it so
you know,
relatable.
Like you're saying I'm playing a version of myself. Like, it's a version, but hey, it's so extreme. Like, some of the things are wildly extreme, and I've never experienced such
But people
thing
think
before.
that's you because we can't separate
You never-
television from reality.
You don't run into Blue Dorn and then throw stuff and fight people.
Oh my God, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Don't ruin the show for everybody.
No, we don't wanna give
Oh
any
my
spoilers.
God. Say nothing
Yeah.
else.
Other
Okay,
than-
hold
other
on.
than
Let
that
me
there.
time
You
out because a lot of
sneak
people
in some
hold on, Ryan,
comedians.
calm it down. We got people
Yeah.
listening. They have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're so excited about this. Mo Amer is in the studio here on the Roula and Ryan Show, and tonight is the night. Actually, today's the day. 12:15 is the first showing. He's going to give you a sneak peek of the first 2 episodes of the second season that comes out on Netflix tomorrow. Right?
Yes,
Hits on
30th of
Thursday.
Jan, yeah.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
great birthday present. Thank
So
you.
it is
you're
Eric's birthday. If you would like to go, it's going to happen at River Oaks Theater. Now go to their website. It's the River Oaks Theater with a TRE.com. You have to be there 15 minutes before each screening, and they start at 12:15. What time are you going to be there, Mo, if people want to see you?
I
Even
mean,
on the street to wave
I
to
have
you.
to go to the screening
You have
tonight
to.
in LA. I have to leave. I
So he's
have
gonna
to-
Yeah,
leave.
he's
There's
out.
a premiere tonight.
Are you
Okay,
doing any
gotcha.
We did one yesterday
Okay,
for
okay.
Houston, and we're just gonna give it all for free today.
Nice,
So you
nice.
I
filmed-
think there's Trill Burgers.
Oh,
Oh, you gave
That
them
does
props
even
in it.
mention-
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I
nice.
don't know. If they're not
Maybe.
there and you're there for the Trill Burger, then
How long did it take you to
I hope,
film
I
this
hope
whole
it's not
season?
there now.
you
I
should be
hope-
there for Mo, not for the
Yeah,
burger.
Yes.
But season 2, all in Houston. How long does it take you from start to finish?
Yeah, the vast majority of it is filmed in Houston. We actually filmed in 4 different countries this season.
Wow.
I was
didn't
gonna ask
wanna
that
give
because-
anything away.
because there is some traveling in the series.
Yes.
And I want to know how much of that was actual traveling versus like a soundstage somewhere.
Yeah, no, we traveled.
Oh,
we,
wow.
We were cooking, yeah.
So
Oh.
everything was shot on location.
Everything was shot on location. And let me tell you something, it's not easy.
No, that can't be.
Yeah.
It was really, really difficult. I mean, we filmed the majority in Houston, probably like I would say 6 episodes full. And then we filmed in Mexico City as well. We filmed in Malta, the Palestine side of things. And then we filmed Israel-Palestine combo as well.
Did you have any fellow comedians hit you up for a part? Because I noticed you peppered in quite a few.
No, it's just our friends. It's like who you think about. I think like whenever you have like a friend circle like this, is they try like if you think of somebody that's perfect for the role and whatnot. Like I mean Matt Rife really wanted to
Oh, yeah,
do the
Matt-
show, so we're excited to
funny.
have him. And he flew out all the way to Malta to do it in his busy schedule.
Wow.
So we really
Whoa.
appreciate him to do that. Ralph Barbosa's in it this season. Liza Koshy's in it this
There's a lot of
season.
Simon
people.
Rex.
Yeah, Simon Rex, big. Yeah.
I didn't realize that was him.
I didn't
I
like
just-
Simon. She likes Simon. She
I
was
know.
Simon Rex.
Well, because I had
did
him
a
in the
little
studio
shoulder
like
thing.
20 years ago, I feel like, when he was
Did
on
you?
a show with Jamie Presley, and Eric told me that's Simon Rex. I go, no way, that's
Yeah.
Simon Rex?
Yeah, he's
I think
killing
I
it
watched
still.
the first 2 scenes he was in and didn't compute that was him.
As soon as I
Guy.
saw that, I'm like, that's Simon. What
No,
about
he's great.
when it comes to wearing the Houston sports gear? Do you have to get permission, or do you just wear it?
Yeah, you do have to get
You do have
permission.
to get permission for that?
Yeah, you
I mean,
have to
obviously
get
they're gonna be
permission
like-
because it's not like the Texans have or the Astros have full autonomy over it. It's an MLB
Right.
brand, and
So you
with
have
that,
to.
so you do have to get clearance.
What would
and
you have done if
all
they
the
said
sports
no?
teams helped out. What?
If they said no,
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh,
I mean,
just a
I'm
black
kind of
hat.
screwed at that point. I mean, I don't know what to do.
would've been screwed.
Thank you.
Season 2,
Palestinian olive oil,
thumbs up all
delicious.
the way.
Delicious.
I mean, even better than the first season. It
Thank
is
you.
just amazing.
Thank you
Great
so
job.
much.
Listen, we're
Thank
really
you.
proud of you, Mo. We love anybody who's going to put a spotlight on H-Town because
Thank
we
you.
love it as much as you do.
Yes.
And it's great to see you succeed. So,
Thank you
hey,
so
here's
much.
to many more successful projects.
I appreciate it. Likewise.
Okay,
Likewise.
it is
Love
tonight. The River Oaks Theater. Actually, it's today.
It's all day.
12:15 is when the first screening is of Mo's season 2 first 2 episodes for free. The River Oaks Theater with a TRE.com. Just scroll right there. You see Mo's face. Click on his face, and then it's going to take you to the screenings.
That's gonna be weird.
And you'll see first come, first serve.
Touch my face.
No, can we touch your beard?
Pause. Yeah, you
Yeah,
touch
there
my
we
We
Your
face.
learned
beard is so
about your
soft.
beard in
Oh my
this.
God.
It's very soft, your beard.
Worst.
You get a little too close to Mo.
Fans
With his
can't
beard.
help
Can you
themselves.
see me? Is this a little too #MeToo with Mo? Trying to touch his beard? Thanks so much for being here,
Yeah,
Mo.
thank you so much for
We
having
can't
me.
wait to see
best.
the next project. Take care.
Thank you.